All right, guys, it is time for the final week of our current 6-week cycle. So that means we're going to be doing a little bit of testing, a little bit of deloading, and then getting into our new cycle next week, which is going to be kind of structured around the Turkey Challenge qualifiers in September and then ultimately the live event in November. So make sure you're signing up for those and getting ready for that. This week, just kind of to paint a broad kind of picture, we're not doing a true deload week in that we're not prescribing really easy workouts throughout the week for everybody. Instead, we're going to kind of give some options to kind of auto-regulate your intensity throughout the week based on how you're feeling. So if you've been pushing really hard for the last couple of weeks and your body's feeling a little bit beat up, you feel like you can't hold the intensity so much this week, then on some of the parts this week, you'll have options to kind of decrease the intensity as you see fit. If you're feeling really good, maybe you don't come every single day and you feel like you recover pretty well, feel free to push the pace on those workouts throughout the week. So an example of that is going to be Monday's workout. So after our back squats, we're going to be doing a lower accessory Metcon, kind of like we normally do. It's going to be 4 sets of a 2-minute clock. You're going to do 12 to 20 alternating pistols for quality. And then in the remainder of that 2 minutes, you're going to be on the rower. Now, depending on how you feel is going to dictate how hard you row. So if you're feeling really good, send it on the rower, push really hard, try and get a lot of calories. If you're like, wow, I'm feeling pretty beat down, that should be more of an active recovery pace on the rower for the rest of that workout. Before that though, strength test. So you have 12 minutes to build up to a 3-rep max, technical max on your back squat. So what I mean by a technical max is you're building up to a heavy set of 3, but you're not failing any reps. And when you feel like your technique is breaking down beyond like an 8 out of 10 quality, then you're going to stop for the day. So you're not going to allow the weight to dictate when you stop. You're going to allow your technique to dictate when you stop. So that doesn't mean don't go heavy, but it does mean that you should be more focused on technique than setting necessarily a new PR. On Tuesday, final pacing Metcon. I'm sure everybody's really upset about that. So we've got a 4-minute clock at RPE 7. You're gonna do sandbag over the shoulder and strict handstand push-ups, ascending ladder by 3s. So you go 3 sandbag, 3 strict handstand push-ups, 6 and 6, 9 and 9. So that's the first 4 minutes. Have a 1-minute reset. Then you have a 3-minute AMRAP at RPE 8. So slightly higher intensity, same movements, but you're going up by 2s. So 2 sandbag, 2 strict, 4, 4, 6, 6, 1-minute rest, and then finally a 2-minute AMRAP at high intensity, so 9 or 10, 1, 2, 3, etc. So 1 sandbag, 1 handstand push-up, 2, 2, 3, etc. So the idea there is higher density at a lower intensity for the longer AMRAPs, and then low density, higher intensity for a short clock. So really you're only at RPE 9 for 2 minutes, but you are doing that when you're the most fatigued. So that's our final pacing workout of our last 6 weeks. After that, you've got a little bit of accessory work, 10-minute alternating EMOM. Odd minutes, you have 10 alternating pike compressions with a 3-second hold on each rep. And then even minutes, you've got single leg glute bridges, 5 on each leg with a 3-second hold on each rep. The pike compressions, so that's going to be seated, legs straight, raising it straight up off the ground. So this is going to be working on hip flexor endurance. It should be helpful with pistols, should be helpful with toes to bar, and kind of have some carryover to those movements. On Wednesday, we've got our weightlifting. So this is going to be similar complex to last week, which was the hang snatch, overhead squat, snatch from the ground. This is going to be below knee squat clean, front squat, and then a split jerk. So a similar idea there. We've got 5 sets on the 2 minutes at 60 to 80%. Pretty straightforward there. And then our classic CrossFit workout is going to be a quick chipper. It's going to be 75 and 60 calorie assault bike, 50 wall balls, prescribed as 30 and 20, and then 25 burpee box jump overs. So I tried to get through that without grinning, but that one's going to be gross. Very straightforward. So just push hard on the bike, pretty manageable set of wall balls, and then sprint hard on the burpees to finish it out. So 12-minute time cap on that one. Thursday, we're going to test our strict pull-ups. We've been working really hard on that. I'm sure you guys are going to do great on this. So just establish a max effort set of unbroken strict pull-ups if you have those, or if you've been working towards you're getting your first strict pull-up, this is going to be the day where you Warm up, get those shoulders ready, and get your first strict pull-up or two on Thursday. After that, little accessory work, bicep curls and gun walks. And then after that, running volume, kind of like we've been doing, 4 rounds, 500-meter run, 15 perfectly executed heavy Russian kettlebell swings, and then 10 to 15 ring rows with a 130 rests between sets. So on the run, that's going to be the same concept as Monday's rowing. So kind of auto-regulate your intensity based on how you're feeling. If you feel really good, feel free to push the runs a little bit. If you feel really bad, or not really bad, but if you feel really bad, don't come. If you're feeling a little bit more beat down, kind of cruise the runs a little bit, take those at more of a controlled intensity. Finally, for the week, Friday, you've got technical max on front squat. So similar to Monday, allowing the technique to dictate when you stop, not the weight. 2 rep max though. So you've got 10 minutes to build to a heavy double on your front squat, no fails on that. And then our gut check workout for the week is another really good one, I think, will be 30 bar facing burpees, right into 6 rounds of 5 clean and jerks, 135-95, and 5 ring muscle ups. So you got 12-minute time cap on that one as well. So it should be a good classic kind of MGW type triplet on Friday. Saturday, another strength test there. So like last week with the 5 sets of 3 touch and go clean and jerks building up to a heavy triple, we've got power snatch, same thing, 5 sets of 3 building up to a heavy triple. Again, should have a pretty good idea of where that weight should be for you from the previous couple weeks of working up on touch and go power snatches. And then to finish out the training week, we've got a partner workout, got a 15-minute clock. On that 15-minute clock, partner 1 is going to be completing 15 wall balls, 12 dumbbell snatches, 9 toes to bar. While they're working, partner 2 is going to be on the machine accumulating calories. Switch when the first partner has completed their 15, 12, 9, and just back and forth. Accumulating calories is going to be your final score for the 15 minutes. So that is it for this current 6-week cycle. Look out for the next video. I'll break down kind of what our focuses are going into the next cycle that we're going to do. Good work on this cycle, and good luck this week kind of working up to some either strength PRs or strict pull-up PRs. I'm sure you guys are going to do awesome.